full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh my gosh, why are we starting? Why? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, so they're just redoing the game then, y'all. Okay. Don't mean me, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Komplex. Oh, we're just gaming the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who's appeared comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Komplex in the classroom, and he decided to check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Komplex? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you really didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make this club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. So I'm kind of assuming, after playing this, that now that Sayori is gone, the game is replaying. I think Monika is like rewriting the story. I actually don't know for certain, but I know that in the game files that when Sayori got, hungry, so that there was somebody typing saying, oopsie, might as well delete her file, right? And Monika's the only one that knew about me confessing my love to Sayori. So it's most definitely her doing. She's pulling the strings. She's moving the game files around. So I think that she's rewriting the game. Why is where we're at right now? Why? We're gonna find that out. So right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Komplex, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Yeah, I remember reading this in the first episode. Okay. I spoke without thinking after saying Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that be deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It's just your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is very successful at changing the way we look at the world, even if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, usually I try to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left the piece of scrap paper behind in the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share with them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest of reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we could set an example and have Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did that to decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, now she's vice president. I just caught that. She's vice president now, so it's just being rewritten. Okay. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Komplex? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? I didn't agree to join. Okay, now that we reached the most important topic I've only come forth with, what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. See, it's being rewritten from episode for the Act 1 beginning of it, just without Sayori. Wow, okay. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Oh, see, her reaction is even different too. I remember she was like more mad, like, oh, your boy, or like, I knew it, whatever. Okay. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Komplex. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if you don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everybody down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Komplex? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just let that through all this, I'd be super pissed. Komplex, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Komplex, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go close to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that's such a writing a poem tonight. Alright. Would we like to read it? Yes. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of inter, interminate, indeterminate. Wait, what the? Indeterminate. There we go. With. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way I was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay. Alright. So we're still with the eerie route. I guess this is easier now. Just find the stuff that doesn't sound dumb. Oh wait. Raindrops. Judgment. Philosophy. Universe. Disaster. Inequity. Uncontrollable. Misfortune. Captive vitality. Frightening. Uncanny. Tears. Crimson. Incapable. Alright. Hi again, Komplex. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. I like this game is like just like, what did it say? They execute me upon conflict. After this is the 2-of-1 male commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to. Come on, Dan, Mr. Salvato. Why, gang? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged in here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You see, this is what I'm talking about. What did she say? Matsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga. Okay, so it's just what she said. Okay. In the first part. Yep. This game. Matsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Komplex. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Next, Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, forget I said anything, I guess. It's not that, Yuri. I just want to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and eyes me for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. My mother is sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this out. That's book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come do you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that you're even telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once you start to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyways? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking side-eye symbol in the front of the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment. This wasn't the same story she mentioned in Act 1. And the people trapped there has this trait that turn them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting their limbs off and affixing them to... Oh, what? Okay. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Yeah, you might be into the thing of the limbs too, Yuri. But you bad for that. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Komplex? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so silent and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be so completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. Why did the text get dark? So is this her like talking like scary, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways? Alright, this is gonna be Andrew talking and not Komplex. Okay? I made a whole video about this. But I'm gonna say this to you guys now. You're not worthless. We all belong here. God has a purpose for us. I could say for sure, I'm not gonna say this and make it sound like I'm perfect. I've done some pretty bad stuff. And I'm not perfect. I hate it every day when I mess up, when I sin. So, I know it's a game, but I just want to talk on that. If you feel that way, or you're like, oh, I'm worthless, I'm this, I'm that. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just not. So, don't have that mindset ever in life. And whatever you do, just make sure that you're genuine about it. You always put 100% in. You have a good life. But, yeah. Not cool, Yuri. What the? Then suddenly... What? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna quit off the game. I'm done playing the game. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. What did he say? Oh my gosh, the game just changed it. This was not what she said. The least I can do is listen. It's Literature Club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it. Oh my gosh. Yo, my heart just jumped. I just tapped out. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore. You guys. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play. I don't want to play anymore, gang. I think I'm gonna actually stop recording. Okay? I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna stop recording. And it's nothing to do with me being scared. Well, it's like 3% of me because I'm terrified. It's because if you're seeing this video, it's because I cut it out of episode 3. And I just wanted to continue in a separate part. It is late. It is dark outside. I don't want to continue recording. I've been recording for a long time. I'm done. But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the video today, make sure to snipe that like button. Without further ado, it's been Komplex. And I'm out. Peace.